I know one time mama lost her job on first grade. Like I was with my mama at one point, and I was with my pops at one point. I didn't stay on then homeless on folks. So you get
Homeless.
homeless, yeah, G, on first
You was
grade. Like,
homeless?
yeah,
Like
folks.
with your OG?
Like after cause see my OG and them, they had moved out of town in 2005. They just got tired of Chicago, so they got
Okay.
the gone. So it's just like I was with my pops at one point, and then at a certain point in my life, it was more so like living with my girlfriend at one point. But then at one point,
You was
I
a
just didn't have a
homosexual.
homosexual low key on low key. G.
Clock it. It's
I ain't
okay.
gonna lie to you, that's real
It's
shit
like you got you. We all start from
on
somewhere.
fourth grade. So it's like I done stayed on. I was on 78th and Colfax for a nice little period of time. 71st and Dressel. Even in my earlier videos on folks, you could see Gary Coleman in the background, like
For
my
sure, man.
earlier videos. 113th and Wentworth, 79th and Honorary,
Oh, you
79th
stayed
and
in Killer
Wood.
War. You
Like,
even
you
been on
know,
my
both
side of
sides. Like,
town.
you know what I'm saying? Like both sides on first grade. 86 and Kenwood. I was over there for a nice little period of time on folks. So it was just like I done moved around.
For sure. Where you stay the longest? Which one would you consider? All right, this where I'm from. Like this where I stayed the longest. This where I popped
See
out at.
that's the thing, G. Like, you know, in Chicago, for when they ask you where you from, for it's just like, where did you, what block were you from where they acknowledged you as part of
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
group?
Like where you
Like, you know
jumped
what I'm
off the
saying?
porch in one of
Who
those.
said I ever jumped off the porch? On folks? That's what a misconception that
He
on
said, I'm
folks.
from Chicago.
Like, you hear me? Like, I'm from Chicago, like navigated through the trenches, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been through shit, so on and so forth. But as far as like being an actual nigga in the streets putting in work, that never happened.
You never been a YN.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I never was a YN. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, around them in the mist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. Like, but as far as like being actually in the streets, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Nay, I've partook in scenarios.
Okay,
Like,
but
you know what I'm
was you
saying?
picked on by the YN? Like,
All
was you
through
one of those-
elementary school.
You was always picked on.
Like,
teens?
out west from the whole time. I think I want to say like 7th grade is when I started like, yeah, that shit over with. But I was always like the shortest one in the class, the one that got the wash down, the washboard on first grade, like the smartest one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was always very book.
What we consider like a nerd. What
Absolutely,
what people
still a
look at
nerd.
as a nerd. You know?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You,
Still
you
a
rich
nerd, for sure.
So, yeah,
No,
almost no grade.
Oh, folks.
Hey, I bet everybody wish they had been nerds too.
You know that I think the thing that I even when I go to the schools, I think one of the biggest things that I, you know what I'm saying, express to the kids is just like, it's okay to be different. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the motherfuckers that may be considered cool, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Or they're in and out of jail. There's nothing cool about not being able to provide for yourself and your family and the people around you. There's nothing cool about not making progress through life and making it to new levels, so on and so forth. I really hate that education and knowledge, you know what I'm saying, at some point is looked down on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I credit the vast majority of my success to research. Like, I'm a bookworm. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an incredible bookworm. Like, you can still be a productive member of society and not be a goofy.
And not be a goofy.
You see what I'm saying?
That's exactly.
That's the thing. I'm far from a goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What separates that? What separates from me just not being a street nigga, not being a thug, being somebody that's interested in enlightenment?
For sure.
Opposed to your ass is a goofy.
A goofy for real is like, it's some, well, see, most commonly it's a motherfucker that is subject to disrespect. That don't stand on business for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's different ways to be a goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you stopped being a goofy at 7th grade. It was like, I ain't no goofy.
And that's an example of being
hands
a goofy.
on me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like before then, you was getting bullied. They was getting picked on. And you got to a point like, I am who I am. But at the end of the day, y'all not finna put y'all. You feel me? Like, we gonna fight. So okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? But continuously making the same mistakes over and over again and in and out of jail, you're a fucking goofy.
You the biggest goofy. The
like,
dumbest.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just different ways to be a goofy, though.
Oh, Coda Gray, for sure. It's your mind state and your mentality. You just got a goofy-ass mentality.
Absolutely.
I agree 100%. Speak on your upbringing. What was your worst childhood memory?
I mean, it was humble beginnings. For real. Shit, I was just living with one of my baby mamas in 2018. Like, you know what I'm saying? My been trying to figure shit out for quite some time. I started content in 2015, and even then, that was 3 years of just trying to figure it out and still not being able to do as much as I would have liked to. You know what I'm saying? But my childhood, my mama, that's my G. My popsy a bitch. But you know, typical story. My stepfather, one of the men in my life that I respect more than anything. Probably the man I respect more than anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm the oldest out of 9 siblings. Like, you know what I'm saying? On folks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just that I've always been the only one here, cause they all.
For sure.
Yeah. Went
so
out of town.
You never made peace with your biological dad?
It'll never happen.
Never?
It'll never happen. You know, some things is just too is just deeper than the ocean.
Is it now that you done got so successful in your life that even if he tried to come back now, you wouldn't look at it?
He done chased it a couple times. On folks, I just had to treat him within the last month on my Instagram story on folks' grade, because he's somewhere, I guess, and a fan had tagged me and was like, "This, look at your dad, woo woo," and he all in the background talking about, "Your name not Bartholomew, it's Donovan Jr." Shut your bitch ass up. I don't even with you.
You trying to attach yourself to
like you see what I'm saying? I ain't bro. I stopped talking to him in 2014. G.
What?
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a fucking goofy. You're always gonna be a goofy. It's over with.
In 2018, you was just living with your baby mama. So even though you doing content and you feel me, you lit, you still wasn't financially there. You feel like now that it's blatantly obvious. Like, a blind man can see that you got money, like Uncle Ice said. So you think it's one of them type situations with, damn, my son rich, let me try to make this right?
It could be a lot of things, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he had the power to put me in position. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, a lot of people know who he is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is he like a famous figure?
He do shit here. He do shit here. I barely even want to say who, because I don't even want to get him no motherfucker. You feel me? Like, I really genuinely don't f with that nigga. He know that. You know what I'm saying? But
where you think a lot of this anger coming from? Him being absent?
Gee, it's so much shit, folks. It's so much shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This little girl on my chain is my little sister that passed, and that's his daughter as well. And it's a deep story behind that. It's a lot of deep shit behind this shit. And sometimes you just gotta move motherfuckers to the what how does hey that shit
who called it that shit
like, it's just like that, and I'm okay with that. G, at the end of the day, I have my daughters, and I'm doing what the I'm supposed to do by them, and a lot of the shit that he fell short in, I make sure to overdo with them. So it's cool, G.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm Just a Girl from Chicago. And you can get your official Just a Girl from Chicago merch available in women and men. I love girls from Chicago. Yeah, we got couples, his and hers. Get you one. Take pictures, tag me in them, and we got them in multiple different colors. You can get it at I'mJustAGirlFromChicago.com. Tap in.